He once ruled the stars, a tyrant born into power, who never needed to strive, to bleed, or to fear. Never trained, never struggled, never doubted. Power was his birthright, and fear was his greatest weapon. He was the emperor of the universe, feared by everyone, worshipped by trillions. The name Frieza was synonymous with death itself. But arrogance is the cruelest illusion of all. And on planet Namek, that illusion was shattered. A warrior, a Saiyan, stood against him. And for the first time ever, Frieza knew what it meant to lose.
None can surpass me! You must die by my hand! You fool!
That was the day the Emperor fell. Not from a fist or a blast, but from disbelief. He returned, rebuilt, reborn. But arrogance dies hard. In his quest for vengeance, he only found humiliation. Slain by a Super Saiyan from the future, before he could even blink. Twice defeated, twice humiliated. Because losing twice was a slap from reality. He pushed himself beyond exhaustion, forging a new form. Golden Frieza. He thought strength would erase his failures, but all it revealed was his weakness. He thought he had the answer. He thought training alone could fix everything. But he was wrong. He had utterly wasted his second chance at life. Frieza's hell was not fire. Hell was peace and harmony, reflection, an eternity to relive his failures over and over again. In that stillness, something has changed. He realized that his fear, not weakness, had controlled him all along. Frieza's greatest enemy was death. He feared that one day, someone would rise and end his reign. That fear drove his cruelty, his domination, his need to crush potential before it could grow. But fear loses its power over those who died twice. And when he returned again, he no longer feared death. He no longer sought revenge. He sought something greater. Standing among the gods and the universe's greatest warriors, he saw something he had never understood for a long time. Strength born of not hatred, but of will. Frieza had begun to see the Saiyans not as pests, but as rivals. But it was on that battlefield that Frieza's new obsession was born. The raw, uncontrollable might of Broly and the transcendent fusion of Gogeta, a being beyond what he can imagine. Frieza did not feel anger, he felt wonder. The Emperor understood the universe had outgrown him. If he were to rule again, he would need to ascend beyond its limits. And so he trained once more, harder than ever before. In silence, in solitude, in the void between the worlds. He was no longer driven by vengeance, but by something far more dangerous: curiosity. He no longer sought to destroy, he sought to transcend. He conquered death, power, and fear. And a single universe no longer satisfies him. Frieza's ambition burns anew. To rule not one universe, but the entire multiverse.